If you're watching Love Story on FX, I'm continuing to post the real story, real news clips from the WABC archive. This is special coverage from the day after John F. Kennedy Jr.'s plane went missing.
He captured America's heart when he was just a young boy, and we watched him transform into a stunning, charismatic man. Now tonight, a desperate search is underway to find John F. Kennedy Jr. and his wife after their plane vanished into the night. Good evening, everyone. I'm Sandra Bookman.
And I'm Bill Ritter. Welcome to the special edition of Eyewitness News on this Saturday afternoon. It is yet, unfortunately, another day of heavy hearts for the Kennedy family. As of this hour, Kennedy's private plane that vanished last night has not been found. Also on that plane, his wife, Carolyn Bessette, and her sister, Lauren. The U.S. Coast Guard began its search in the waters off Long Island at 3:30 this morning. The first signs of debris were spotted this afternoon off Gay Head Beach on Martha's Vineyard. Among the wreckage, a piece of luggage that officials have confirmed belonged to somebody on board. As we said, the search continues at this hour along the beach. N.J. Burkett is in Hyannisport, and he's filed this report just moments ago.
Her sister would be found alive, but there have been no...
Absolutely shattered the community here in Hyannisport. The Kennedy family has been behind closed doors here for much of the afternoon. They were the first to notify the Coast Guard of the disappearance, and now, as the search goes on 75 miles west of here, all the family can do now is wait. Coast Guard helicopters crisscrossed the skies over Block Island Sound as search and rescue teams pounded through the surf along the south shore of Martha's Vineyard. It was here where bathers found the first small pieces of debris.
I don't have any information as to where the aircraft, if the aircraft had impacted somewhere. I don't have any information on that. What I do know is that, we have found debris, we have found luggage, approximately 100 yards off of Gay Head Beach.
There were reports late this afternoon that the luggage that washed up here contained items with the name Lauren Bessette, John Kennedy's sister-in-law. Rescuers tried to keep their spirits up, but hopes were fading fast. The same haze that may have been a factor yesterday made visibility difficult today. They were flying a single-engine Piper Saratoga identical to this one. Their destination was Martha's Vineyard Airport, their first stop en route to Hyannisport on Cape Cod for the wedding of the late Robert F. Kennedy's daughter, Rory, John Kennedy's first cousin. The plane left Essex County Airport at 8:45 last night en route to Martha's Vineyard. At 9:39, the last radar contact was made with the plane during its final approach. The plane was due to arrive at 10 p.m. Then, early this morning at 2:15 a.m., family members notified the Coast Guard that the plane was way overdue. At 7 a.m., President Clinton was told of the plane's disappearance. A half hour later, the Air Force and the Coast Guard began their search. At the legendary Kennedy compound in Hyannisport, the festive wedding atmosphere had turned somber. Guests embraced one another, fearing the worst, where instead of a wedding, a mass was held. The Kennedy family remains in seclusion at this hour as the search continues in the waters west of Martha's Vineyard. In Hyannisport, Massachusetts, N.J. Burkett, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.